Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's been that Central C stuff with Traplore Ross. Is that his name? Yeah, Traplore Ross. Let's have a look.
Down there. I got pressed by Central.
I think this is another Festify. Yeah, shout out Festify to go. I will be putting his videos in the description. But let's check this out. Central C manager confronted Traplore Ross.
Down there.
I got pressed by Central, man. I got pressed by Central.
No,
Central was cool. It was his manager. His manager hates me.
So Traplore Ross actually met Central C in real life on Academic Stream. This wasn't on purpose. They came across each other and it went left. And people around Central C are not happy with Traplore Ross. We'll get into more of that. But obviously he made
when they pressed him
that documentary where he criticised Central C a lot. It was 3 hours long.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see it. I don't think.
He don't got no beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it?
Never had beef, man.
Are you sure?
Never had beef. True, fam. Shout out Sench.
He don't got no.
See, it could have been one of them ones. Been like, Sench is chill. You can tell it by the guy's demeanor.
No beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it?
Never had beef, man.
Are you sure?
Never had beef.
Come on,
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
your
cool.
album was the best UK album that was ever dropped.
I heard you.
No, you just say you gotta do a little bit more research. You say you're not. The facts ain't there yet.
Yeah, nah, it's because I think what Traplore was saying is that he ain't really living that gangster life, and it's true. Not man anyway, I don't think.
Hey, I need to get clued up, man. You need to fill in the gaps and let me know what I missed.
No, he's not gonna fill in the gas. That's the point.
That's the problem.
No, well, you know.
I said you do me a favor.
Oh, you say you do him a favor.
Hey, look,
So the guy about to inject now is YBs. He cares the most about what Traplore Ross had said and criticised Central C, basically saying he's not authentic. He leapfrogged over a lot of rappers with the persona, the night tech, and everything.
Yeah.
YBs is the manager.
Yeah, I think I remember clips then. I must have been seeing clips of Traplore Ross's video about talking about Sench. It's kind of true, I would agree.
Only just recently done a face reveal.
Well, and then this guy, the manager. Is he the manager or one of his team members? That's it. He got angry, yeah.
He used to wear the mask and stand alongside Sench, but this is what was said.
Hey, listen, what makes you be coming and speak like that?
I mean, I thought I was just saying what's up.
You just saying what's up. Nah, he good.
Just saying what's up. How is it? It's like that.
Get the fuck out of the booth, bro.
Telling him to get the fuck out of the booth. It's getting a bit sticky.
Relax, man. Go outside the booth, and I'll come outside and I'll talk to you outside the booth. Get out of the booth.
Is that what it is?
This was some sort of clothing or sneaker event. You can see the Sinner logo up in the corner.
Yeah.
So Traplore Ross is in the spot where Central C and his team are. And to be fair, he stands his ground, but he has got his own security, Traplore Ross, beside him in this situation, which made him feel a lot more comfortable.
He had his own security as well.
Take him out of the booth, bro. You ain't got nothing. Take him out. I'm gonna holler at you. Take the guy out of the booth, bro.
He's got his security.
You with him? Let him go. Go, bro. Go with him, bro. Get out of my booth, bro.
Sench could have been blessed here. Sench could have been like, nah, leave him, bro. He ain't causing no trouble. But it wouldn't work for Sench, would it?
Get out of my booth. Hurry up, bro.
Get out of my booth, you know. It's his booth. It's his booth, bro. Get out of it.
It is,
Huh?
you see me.
You chill.
I make the music.
Yeah.
I run a business. So
Yeah. He's saying it right now, bro. I'm not a gangster. I just make the music. I run the business. I'm not a gangster. That guy's the gangster. So, Traplore Ross was right in his videos. So there's no issue here.
I can watch things from a different standpoint. But you see when
Remo, what's poppin'?
you see certain people, obviously,
Yeah.
you do the same thing. You do the same thing.
Yeah,
So it's a similar thing.
I know
but
them vibes, you know.
It's like when you're speaking about whatever.
Traplore Ross has already been on a few of the bigger platforms out in the US, like Vlad TV, where he explained exactly his situation with Central C. He knew there was tension there, and he's gone over and spoke to Central C. He still approached him to try and sort this out.
That's cool.
Okay.
Which is,
Yeah, that's cool, man, I think.
you did a post, you said, don't get me wrong, 10 out of 10 album, one of the best to hold the mic in the UK, but it's based on a persona that other people lived. Maximum artistry.
I would say that's fair, bro. I would say that's fair. I don't know about fucking Sench's life. I don't know about all of that. So I might be assuming a lot. But it's fair to say that, I would say. It's cool. It's all right. Don't get too angry about it.
Minimum authenticity.
Yeah.
That's pretty harsh.
No, I feel like that is hard. That's the thing is, I feel like at the time, I feel like I was on a thing of almost like. So okay, here's the thing. Central C has basically taken over the UK rap industry. You can't say anything bad about Central C. No one wanted to talk about my video when it dropped. Central C's just done the Met Gala. Every page in the UK is posting it, glazing Central C. Oh my God, I can't believe he's at the Met Gala. This guy is the biggest genius. He's the GOAT of the UK rap scene, the biggest and best to ever do it.
Internationally, Central C is. There's no one has had more recognition that I can think of right now. The stuff he's doing in America, he's becoming big over there.
Bro, no one done it in the UK like he has. Safe to say that. Isn't it? I think that's quite safe to say that, my boy.
This is what Trap said on his problem with it.
And it's like, I feel like there's this almost like Central C mania. And so for me, I almost felt like I had to stand up and just say some harsh truths because like no one else in the scene is going to say this stuff. And
he just straight up said it, innit? And I can't, you know, that's cool. I don't mind, bro. And critics are critics. Like, it's minor. Like, as an artist. As you can see, Central and that, it's all good. The other geezer was mad angry.
He's really kind of like leapfrogged over a lot of really great artists that I feel like maybe didn't get the shine or the career buzz that they deserved. It is kind of harsh, but it's true. It's not authentic. Like he kind of put on the Nike Tech as a costume, and then later on backtracks and said, "Oh, I'm the one that made the Nike Tech hot in the US." Bro, you didn't make the Nike Tech hot in the US.
I think this situation hit home towards his team, Sench's team, a lot more because Traplore Ross has a good following in America. He's from the UK, but predominantly he makes the American type content. So it was a little bit of recognition from a UK source to say that this guy is not the truth, he's not authentic. It damaged that much more.
You're not the one you didn't make Nike Techs hot in the US. Like, let's not be crazy. Like, let's look at any number of Bronx drill rappers that were jumping around in Nike Techs before you was even making this sort of music.
Facts.
I mean, would you say that Central C is where he is because of that Drake freestyle?
No.
No?
Really?
What a dumb fucking thing for Vlad to say. No, of course not. Huh? Maybe that's how Americans see it. Probably that's how Americans see it, bro. They go, oh, he's big because of that off the radar freestyle, I think, or on the radar, whatever the fuck it was with Drake. And, bro, Sench smoked Drake on that, in my opinion. Sench should have went last.
So Drake was already on a wave that Central C basically jumped on a wave that Central C was already on.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Central C.
That's Drake's style, bro. That's what Drake does. He's a vulture, isn't he? He's a fucking vulture, bro. Can't catch the prey himself. He'll nibble from yours.
Was absolutely booming, killing it in the UK before the Drake.
That was the first time I really heard of Central.
When I heard of Sench, bro, is when he was in that car. What was it? That tune. Something issues. Something. It was like a song to a girl. Complicated issues or something like that. That's the first time I heard Sench.
Really? Oh, see, that's the thing, because in the UK
When it was coming up.
I'm guilty of it. I did it in this video. There's a massive thing about Central C cracked America. I do agree with that. People
The suck my dick boxes. Come on, dog.
keep saying it, but
Come
I would
on,
say
man.
Central C has cracked it globally. If you look at some of the stuff he's done abroad and the other features he had, America is one massive market. Hip hop is huge over there, but it's also embraced globally, and I think that's what Sench has done.
Biggest
It's more
music
of a
in the world,
global
isn't it?
impact that we can talk about rather than just cracking
Hip-hop.
America, because people
Hip-hop
have
is
at
biggest
different
in the
levels
world,
done
mate.
that in the past, being a UK artist.
No denying
I think
it.
because this
Baba.
wasn't premeditated or a planned situation that I'm aware of, Central C was kind of put on the spot here, and after he was saying he does care but he doesn't about the whole criticism online. He's got his own life and stuff outside the Central C brand. This was
Yeah,
an
stick
attack
with that,
on
man.
the brand, but not him personally. He's basically saying he separates himself from it.
That's real.
And that's kind of exactly what Traplore Ross is saying. He's saying you're not really a gangster, you're just like a good rapper. True.
I've got 2 lives. This is not
Is that so harsh to say?
even 2 lives. I've got 1 life.
Get the fuck out of my booth. That's what ends up happening.
I live my life, and then I got a business. If you lot are talking bad on my business, obviously I get it though. Maybe I'm lying, man. There's some days, but not really though, man. 9 times out of 10, bro. I'm telling you, I don't. It's nothing to me. You're only talking about my business. You're not talking about me.
Sometimes people around me will see something online and they're more mad than me.
My people always. That's the story of my life.
And then they'll tell you like, yo, you seen this? And you're like, yeah, he's just talking, but they're like, fuck this guy, you know?
if you want to be a superstar, you have to be numb to criticism when you get
That's
to
what
a
it is.
certain level. You
Facts.
cannot fight and go around and poke at every single person who
Yeah.
says anything bad about you
Yeah.
online.
You go
fighting
crazy.
a losing
Imagine
battle.
that.
Traplore Ross made his documentary is what it is, but I didn't think it would affect
it
the
is.
team that much because
Yeah,
when
they
you're an
got
artist of
affected,
that
bro.
level, you get criticized.
Definitely, that geezer there that told him get the fuck out of my booth. He got affected, bro. He got affected as soon as he saw Traplore Ross. He got flashbacks of watching his 3-hour documentary. He's like, oh no, I'm affected. It's affected me so physically. Get the fuck out of my booth. Like, it's like what?
Every day that your music is
Okay.
bad, you're inauthentic. It's not just Traplore Ross. There's been a lot of criticism against Sench over the years. Traplore Ross with this documentary, he did a bit to promote it when he was doing the comparison to 6ix9ine, and I think just recently he said something about he's having a identity crisis of how his images. There's been a few more follow-up things, not just the documentary, that Traplore Ross has kind of poked at Sench. After on the stream as well, Academics caught back up with Traplore Ross, and he carried on basically saying about the Digga D situation and how Digga's one of the biggest gangsters, and was saying that Central C's team.
Digger? Now I think that boy's about the life. Now I think the boy's about that life. I think what he's rapping about is fucking doing that sort of shit. Digger? Deadly.
Wanted to stage this beef with Digga to promote their profile more.
But listen, it's all about, like, in West London, okay, there's a whole bunch of gangs that have crazy beef. You heard of Digga D?
Yes.
Digga D's like the biggest gangster in West London. Like, he's
Okay,
shot
is he
people.
a real gangster?
He shot someone in the face, put on paperwork,
You lie.
and got away with it.
crazy.
He blinded somebody, bro.
Really?
Bro, these guys, his gang CGM, they got hella bodies. They're Crips from West London, and that's basically the biggest ops in West London. And I heard a story that basically said that Central C and his manager, when they decided to get into the street stuff,
Yeah.
when they decided to get into the street music, they was basically like, "Yo, we need to have a beef with Digga D. This is going to be viral for us."
I never
Yeah,
actually think we'd see the
crazy,
moment that these two met. It was a
crazy.
3-hour
I can imagine it.
documentary. People were saying 4 or 5, all these numbers. It's a 3-hour documentary where he broke down how he was inauthentic and not really what he raps about. And they come across each other, and it was what I was expecting, that the team separated. Sench is not going to do anything at his
No,
level.
100%,
Why his manager
100%.
was doing what he's meant to here and protecting the brand. It could have been something that Traplore
Yeah,
Ross
yeah.
confronted Central C with on the stream to just damage his reputation or anything. So it was
100%.
understandable they wanted to get him out of it.
100%. Like, I agree with that totally. Like, it's one of them situations. If Sench couldn't really say anything, like, because then he'll make it look like he's under his skin and all of that. So that's the only way that they could have dealt with it. You know what I mean? With the manager saying, "Get the fuck out of the booth" and all of that. That's the only way. You know what I mean? I think that's the only way that makes sense, isn't it? It's like there's no. What they're gonna do? Let him chill. And Traplore Ross is just there streaming, chatting shit, and you know, I don't think he would even do that. But it is what it is, man. Next.